Welcome back to Fiction First. What happens when the line between human and beast blurs beyond recognition? Deadly Animals, by Marie Tierney, is a haunting psychological thriller that takes readers deep into the mind of a disturbed killer who believes himself to be a predator in the truest sense. Set in the eerie landscape of 1980s Birmingham, this novel is a chilling exploration of obsession, identity, and the primal instincts lurking beneath the surface of civilization. With a blend of forensic mystery, psychological horror, and gripping suspense, Deadly Animals keeps you on edge until the very last page. About the author. Marie Tierney is a master of psychological suspense, known for her ability to weave intricate narratives that explore the darkest corners of the human psyche. With a background in criminology and a fascination with forensic science, Tierney crafts thrillers that are both intellectually engaging and viscerally terrifying. Deadly Animals showcases her talent for blending gritty realism with psychological depth, making it a must-read for fans of crime fiction and psychological thrillers alike. Plot summary. 14-year-old Ava Bonney has an unusual hobby. She secretly studies the decomposition of animals in a hidden body farm she maintains near her home in 1980s Birmingham. But her morbid fascination takes a terrifying turn when she stumbles upon the corpse of her missing classmate, Mickey Grant. Instead of reporting the body directly, she makes an anonymous tip to the police, fearing exposure of her secret activities. Detective Sergeant Seth Delahaye, newly transferred from London, leads the case alongside his partner, DC Steve Lines. The investigation quickly takes a chilling turn when forensic analysis reveals that Mickey's body bears human bite marks, suggesting an attacker who may believe they are an animal. As the town buzzes with fear, Ava becomes increasingly obsessed with the case, secretly calling in her own theories to the police under the alias Miss Misty. Her insights impress Delahaye, but she keeps her identity hidden. Meanwhile, unsettling rumors spread. A strange beast has been seen prowling the streets at night, and eerie tracks found near the crime scene suggest a mix of human and animal prints. When another boy, Brian Shelton, vanishes and is later found dead, the pattern becomes undeniable. The killer's brutality is escalating. The town descends into panic, with suspicions pointing toward registered sex offender Bob Astor and a reclusive ice cream vendor, Pete Ancona. But Ava begins to suspect that the murderer isn't just an ordinary predator. Her research leads her to a disturbing theory: the killer may suffer from clinical lycanthropy, a rare psychological disorder that makes them believe they can transform into a beast. As the police struggle to find leads, Ava and her best friend, John, take matters into their own hands. Their search leads them to an abandoned farm owned by Neville Coleman, an elderly dog breeder with a foggy memory due to Alzheimer's. But as Ava digs deeper, she begins to suspect Coleman's forgetfulness might be an act, especially when she discovers his family's graves hidden on the property. The case takes a deadly turn when a third victim is found, and a crucial witness emerges. Someone saw the killer wearing a makeshift wolf suit. Ava's suspicions narrow in on Nathaniel Marlowe, a charismatic older boy who has always fascinated her. When she learns that Nathaniel was raised in isolation among dogs after a childhood brain injury, the horrifying truth clicks into place. John uncovers Nathaniel's underground lair, while Ava follows a hunch that leads her to the rooftop hideout Nathaniel calls the Sky Den. There, she confronts him at the height of his delusion. He has fully embraced his canine alter ego and sees himself as the ultimate predator. When he takes Ava hostage, she fights back, stabbing him with a pencil in a desperate act of survival. Wounded, Nathaniel plunges from the rooftop to his death. In the aftermath, the police unravel the full story. Nathaniel's father, knowing his son's violent tendencies, had kept him locked away, but Nathaniel eventually overpowered him and left him to die. Neville Coleman confesses that Nathaniel was shaped by his upbringing among dogs, making it nearly impossible for him to see himself as fully human. As Ava processes the events, Delahaye gives her a collection of Nathaniel's medical records and drawings, evidence that, despite his monstrous acts, he had once found comfort in the company of animals. The case leaves a lasting impact on Ava, pushing her to shift her fascination from decomposition to criminology, determined to understand what creates monsters like Nathaniel. themes and symbols. The fine line between fascination and obsession, Ava's interest in decay and animal behavior mirrors the killer's warped perception of his own identity, forcing her to confront the dangers of unchecked curiosity. The unnatural evolution of the human predator, Nathaniel's descent into animalistic violence, serves as a chilling reflection on what happens when nature and nurture collide in a tragic way. The obsession with death as both a psychological coping mechanism and a dangerous pathway to understanding evil. Both Ava and Nathaniel are drawn to death, but where Ava seeks understanding, Nathaniel fully embraces it, making them two sides of the same coin. The failure of adult institutions and the necessity of outsider intelligence in solving the unsolvable, Ava's amateur investigation proves more effective than the police's initial efforts, highlighting the failures of traditional systems in recognizing true danger. Impersonation and mimicry as symbolism, Nathaniel's belief that he is a wolf ties into the novel's deeper themes of identity and transformation, showing how mimicry can be both a survival mechanism and a descent into madness. Character exploration. Ava Bonney, a brilliant yet socially awkward teenager whose fascination with death leads her into dangerous territory. Detective Seth Delahaye, a seasoned investigator trying to adjust to his new life in Birmingham, drawn to Ava's insights despite his skepticism. Nathaniel Marlowe, a young man whose tragic upbringing and psychological illness drive him to embrace his identity as a predator. Neville Coleman, a dog breeder with a dark past, whose failing memory holds the key to unlocking the truth about Nathaniel. Why you should read Deadly Animals. If you love psychological thrillers that blend forensic mystery with chilling suspense, Deadly Animals is a must-read. Marie Tierney crafts a novel that is both gripping and thought-provoking, making you question the true nature of humanity. The combination of rich character development, eerie atmosphere, and a mind-bending murder mystery makes this book impossible to put down. According to online ratings, the book has received a warm reception, with Amazon rating it at 4.4, Goodreads at 3.9, and Barnes & Noble at 4.4. Are you ready to step into the mind of a killer who believes himself to be more beast than man? Grab your copy of Deadly Animals today. Link to purchase this book is in the description. And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite psychological thriller? Thanks for tuning into Fiction First. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into thrilling reads. Until next time, happy reading and stay curious.